Hello again and welcome to Tommy Travers's. I'm going to do predictions now on Division 1 of the GAA, the GAS they call it, and Division 2. I'm going to do a few predictions on that as well. Now the first prediction I'm going to do is Armagh against Galway. Armagh, Galway. Armagh's at home. Galway's after losing last week against Mayo, so they need to get something out of this and going to chance a draw in that match with Galway and Armagh. Put that down as a draw. The next match then I'm going to do is Donegal against Kerry. Now that's a big long journey for Kerry to go up. I'd say they're probably after going up last night, you know. There's no real expense spared when it comes to Kerry. I think they have plenty of money. They look after the team and the players. Now I'm not saying the other counties don't do, but I'd say they were up there from last night, definitely. They're not going to go up today, that journey from one end of the country to the other. So Donegal are at home. They beat Dublin last week. This is a massive match for them now altogether because they were well beaten in the final, you know. As I said last week, I thought when the camera went on to McGuinness a few times in the All-Ireland final, he looked like a man lost now, you know. He didn't know what to do with the way Kerry hit them with the scores they got so quick, wiped them out, and they weren't able to get back into it. So this is a massive match for them. I know they say the league doesn't matter, but it does matter. I tell you one thing, it matters now because it's in the 1 year. It's all from now until the end of July for the All-Ireland final. So it's massive now, you know. In this match anyway, don't know. I think Kerry and win. Think Kerry and beat them. You know. But Donegal and do, you know, everything in their power. Jim McGuinness could come up with some. Like last year in the All-Ireland, I tipped Donegal to win it. Now they didn't. But I'd be wrong a lot of the time as well. Had to be right an odd time. Mayo and Dublin is the next match. Mayo had a good win. Dublin were beaten by Donegal. So Dublin, do you know what I mean? Dublin need to get something out of this match. Now, Mayo are sort of a tricky team for Dublin, even though they beat them in All-Ireland finals and everything. That's the only game Mayo can't beat Dublin in. They're able to beat them in semi-finals and other matches in the league and now, but they can't beat them in the All-Ireland when it comes to an All-Ireland final. Well, they can't beat anyone in an All-Ireland final since 1951, not alone Dublin. Doesn't matter who they meet, they're not able to beat them. But in this match anyway, Mayo and Dublin, they have a new manager, Andy Moran. Cora Staunton was on the Late Late Show last night. It was a GAA Late Show, and they were asking her, would she do manager of Mayo? And I think she will do it. Sometimes she says, you know, she's not going to say she's going to do it now. Andy Moran is doing the job for whatever length of time he has it. And if he wins the All-Ireland, he'd keep the job, you know what I mean? But it's a big ask to win the All-Ireland for Mayo. But look at, maybe they will win it. You know, you just don't know. They're up there as one of the top teams in Ireland, and they're in Division 1. Let's see now in this match. I think on chance another draw in this match. You know, chance a draw on this. So the next match then is Roscommon against Monaghan. Roscommon and Monaghan. Roscommon are at home. Have a new manager now. The manager that was with them was a Kildare man, Davy Burke. He's with Kildare now. I'm going to chance. I think Monaghan will win that, even though Roscommon are at home. Going to go for Monaghan and that. Now, Division 2 is Derry against Tyrone. Derry were doing well in the first half of the match last week against Meath, but Meath beat them. So they're playing Tyrone. Tyrone and Kildare drew. Tyrone were winning by about 3 points with only a few minutes to go, and Kildare done very well getting a draw of it. Derry and Tyrone. I'm going to go for Derry there. The chance Derry there. Kildare and Offaly. I'm after doing that match on a separate video there the other night. So I went for Kildare in that. So I'm not going to change my mind now. I'm leaving Kildare to win that, hopefully. Now they're going to have to play very well. They're going to need to hit, because Mickey Hart, Offaly has no points, and they're going to be gunning for this match. You know what I mean? They're going to go for Kildare. Mickey Hart will, to try and win it. He won't care that it's in Newbridge. He won before with Tyrone and Newbridge. Now I know Tyrone is probably a better team. They are a better team than Offaly, but look at. Anything can happen in a match, yourself. It's very dicey. But anyway, I'm sticking with Kildare on that. Louth and Cork. Well, Louth had a great season last season. They won the Leinster the first time since 1957 when Kevin Bean, the Lord of Mercy, and all them, Dermot O'Brien and all them were playing with them. Great footballers. They won it. A great Leinster final against Meath. I think in one way they were lucky that Dublin were knocked out. Do you know what I mean? Meath knocked out Dublin, which opened it up. But anyway, Louth beat them. Louth and Cork. Cork are not a bad side either. Look on chance Louth because they're at home. And the last match then I'm going to do is Cavan against Meath. Now I think Cavan were beaten last weekend, so Meath won. I'm going to chance Meath there and that. Okay, Shinna will, thank you.